tonight in the Hound Pound against the Clarkston Bantams.
Yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, at home. This is our final broadcast tonight.
Yeah, a real emotional one for us tonight, Jake. Last time I'll be back here talking with you about some volleyball.
I'm going to miss it a lot.
It's been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun. Also, we apologize in advance that we do not have the names of the Clarkston volleyball players.
Yeah, no roster was sent by the Clarkston athletic director to our school today, so we apologize that we are unable to provide you with names of those players.
And we have just gotten underway here in the Hound Pound as Kelsey Nessigard starts off strong with a hard hit over the net, and number 22 for Clarkston unable to block it.
Yes. That's a great start for the Greyhounds tonight. I see great power right off the bat from Nestigard to get that first point for the Greyhounds.
And there's Gal serving the ball, trying to get a little tap ball over the net there, but was unable to do it and get it over.
Yeah, an early substitution here now as Clarkston will be sending in number 23 now to serve for the Bantams, subbing in for number 15.
And here's number 23 for the Bantams, sending that ball across. Good dig there by Walker as Gal passes the ball over to Olke, the freshman. Good set there as number 7 sets up 22 coming in, hitting that ball over in the little spot where the Greyhounds were not able to recover from that as Clarkston takes an early lead here going up 2-2-1. Here's number 23 from Clarkston serving the ball across. Good dig by Haley Usman as Gal back sets to Nesgard. Send that ball across. Good dig there from the Bantams as 22 now hits it. Blocked to the net by Olke this time though. And Bantams just tap it across as the Hounds. Gal sets up McLaughlin, comes down hard with it. And it looked like the Bantams tried to block it, but McLaughlin just a little bit too strong there.
Yeah, great power display there by the Greyhounds, hitting that ball through the net and tying this game back up at 2-2.
It's tough to hit that ball through the net, John.
Oh, yeah. It is hard to do that. Very, very hard to do that.
As Clarkston showing a little miscue there as Pullman will take another point, now taking the lead 3-2 early here in the first set. As looks like Kelsey Nessigard, the junior for the Hounds, looking to serve first of the night. Send it hard over. Good dig though by the Bantams as number 8 sets up the libero who sends it across. Good block. Ooh, a tough play there by number 8 Gal.
Yeah, that game ties at that point. There ties it up at 3-3 now. And you can see a hard play for Gal to make that ball hitting her at an awkward angle. She was unsure whether or not to try to hit that ball low or rearrange her hands to get it high as the ball ricocheted out for the Bantams taking that one.
And there's number 14 showing that great dig there by a good dig, selling herself out there for that ball, but unable to dig it up to her teammates was Haley Utzman.
Yeah, some back and forth action here early on. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. This one just a 1-point deficit for the Hounds.
Good dig there by Utzman as McLaughlin now taps it across. And now Olke will send it down. Good dig though by the Bantams as number 8 will just tap it over as Gal passes to Olke who sets up. McLaughlin will send it across. And another good set there by number 7 as 8 comes down hard with it. And Clarkston now starting on a little roll here, going up 5-3 here early in this first set.
Yeah, good defense there by the Bantams. You saw a few hit attempts there by the Greyhounds snuffed out by the Bantam defense, which helped them set up their own kill attack there.
And there's number 14 sending across. Good dig this time by Utzman as Gal sets up Walker, gets her first kill of the night. A great job there by Walker, recognizing no one in that spot and sending it down perfectly.
Yeah, great power display there by Walker again. And we've seen that all season from her, showing her dominance up in front of the net and getting that kill for the Greyhounds.
And there's McLaughlin now serving for the Hounds. Sends a little loop on. Tough dig there by number 14 as the libero sends it across. As Gal sets up Shears, who will just tap it over. Good save though by number 7. As 14 sends it over. Good dig by Olke as Nessigard sets up Walker, will just tap it over. Just a wee bit out of bounds there, Jared.
Yeah, that ball just floating a tad bit wide. As the Bantams will take that point, going up 6-4 here early in this first set.
Yes, sir. And now here is number 4 serving that ball hard over the net. Good dig though by Walker. As now Olke will hit it, but blocked at the net by number 13 for the Clarkston Bantams.
Yeah, that block though ricocheting out of bounds, and the Hounds looks like they'll take that point. Narrowing the deficit down to just 1 point once again. As Hallie Galeria, senior here on senior night tonight, will check into the game for the first time.
Yeah, she sends that ball across. Good hard serve. Good dig by libero for the Bantams. as number 7 sets up 23. And a great dig this time by Nessigard as Walker now sends it over again, but her hit just a little bit too long.
Yeah, a little bit too wide on that one. That ball trailing over the end line. Good communication though by the Bantams to lay off that one.
And now here's number 7 for the Bantams serving that ball. Good jump serve there and a good dig there by Utzman. As Gal sets up Nessigard, will send it over. And then Shears right off it was dug from the Bantams, and Shears recognizes it and sends that ball hard down and gets another kill.
That first dig attempt there by the Bantams sailing over the net, and Madison Shear punishing them for making an error like that and just killing that ball right into the court for the point.
And here is number 13, Peyton Walker, serving tonight for the Hounds, and she sends it across. Good hard serve. And a good dig by number 15 for the Bantams as their libero sends it over. Another good dig there by Walker as Gow now sets up Nessigard, who comes down hard with it. A great dig though by the libero to save that hard hit from Nessigard, and Clarkston will now take that point as the libero Haley Utzman for the Hounds is unable to handle it.
And another substitution here now for the Bantams. Number 22 checking into the game for her teammate number 14.
Yeah, and those I think are some of the toughest balls to play, is those coming right at your face, and it's just tough to react. Number 8. Sent that ball, tough play there by the Hounds. It looked like it was going to go into the net, but it went off the top. In ping pong, we call it a let, and usually you get to lose.
Yeah. No, let's volleyball though, and a little bit looks like miscommunication here by the Hounds early on. 2 in a row now, unable to get a hit back on the serve there, trying to sort things out here.
Yeah, something again uncommon for the Hounds as they're now trailing 6-10 to the Bantams. As Nessigard now comes down hard with that, but it looks like that hit was out of bounds.
Yeah.
I thought that landed in play.
A little bit of a delayed call there by the referee, kind of sorting out what happened in his mind, but eventually makes the call with ball still out of bounds.
Good dig there by Walker as now Nessigard tries to tap that ball over, but not enough strength on it as that ball goes into the net. And now Clarkston with an early lead, up 12-6 here, early in the first set.
Yeah, Greyhounds right off the bat here, in a little bit of a hole early on. Something that is uncommon for the Greyhounds this year, especially against Clarkston. You know, they've handled this team well in the 2 times they've faced them earlier in the season. But, Jake, what do you think the Hounds need to try to correct coming out of this timeout?
I think coming out of this timeout, like we've been saying kind of all year, Jared, I mean, communication, as you can see a couple of times, they've had a couple miscues and not being able to react to the ball or not knowing who's about to hit it, and that's something that they need to fix to win this game. But also I see that a couple new players in a couple new positions. Haley Utzman now playing libero, as that's normally Hallie Galeri for the Hounds, and that might have thrown him off. So I think they're just trying to get used to that switch.
Yeah, that's a good point there, Jake. Position changing late here in the season, maybe just trying a new thing out. The Hounds have struggled as of late, losing 2 of the last 3 matches they've played. But, testing the waters so far here early on as they get that point, lowering the deficit back to 5. But it's always something we want to experiment with at this point. A win here, solidifies their second place league finish. And so obviously looking to do that tonight for the Greyhounds.
And now as the Bantams have the ball in there in their territory, she sends it down hard. Good dig though by Utzman. And Gow trying to send that ball across, but she's unable to do so as that ball goes into the net.
Yeah, another substitution now for the Bantams. Number 4 checking back into the game for her teammate number 13.
And here's a libero for Clarkston sending it across. Good dig though by Galeri as now Nessigard will come down hard, blocked at the net though by the Bantams as they will look like that was 4 hits there, I thought, but Utzman with the good dig and McLaughlin coming down hard on it as number 15 sets up 22, sending across. Good dig though by Nessigard as Walker will now set up Nessigard as well, and the Bantams will just get it across. Good dig though by Nessigard as Gow now will set up Nessigard, who will come down hard for the kill. I believe that's her second of the night. Great job there by Nessigard to find an open spot on the court.
Yeah, long rally there by both teams. Greyhounds on the offensive for the majority of it though, and are able to finally finish off one of their attacks there and get that point as Madison Olkey checking back into the game now for Hallie Galeri.
Yeah, something new for her. She got to start tonight, which we have not seen here recently as another thing that the Hounds have been changing up here. As now the Bantams send that ball just a little bit too long there, and the Hounds get another point going, or advancing I guess, on this Bantam lead now as the score is 9-13.
They're getting on a little bit of a roll here, Jake, out of that timeout. Something we've seen all season from the Greyhounds, excellent out of timeouts. You know, Coach Nelson there just settling your team down and getting them back focused on the game.
As looked a little dangerous there. I thought she went into the pole right there as the Hounds get that point.
Yeah, tough play there right at the net. Difficult for the Clarkston team there to try to make a play on that one.
And now here's Gow serving for the Hounds. She would send that ball, a good serve, but an even greater dig by number 8 for the Bantams. As there's Usman digging that ball for the Hounds as Gow will set it McLaughlin, who's blocked at the net as it's back in the Hound territory. As Oki will set it McLaughlin again, this time sending it a little bit longer. And now, it looks like number 7 had the 2 hits on that one. I think I recognize that signal right there.
There you go, Jake, getting the calls right here at the end of the year. You know, all the studying you've been doing is really paying off on these rules, Jake.
That's very true, Jake. I have been studying a lot, actually. A good serve there by number 8, Gow, as the Bantams tried to hit that ball down hard, but McLaughlin blocked to the net, and the Hounds were unable to recover from it.
Yeah, that ball hitting off the block and just dropping straight down. Hard play to make for the Greyhounds as that ball falls straight into the ground. Our teammates unable to run up on it.
And there's a Bantam serving that ball. Looked like might have hit the wrong part of her hand on that one as that ball drops below the net.
Yeah, just mistimed it, I think, on the serve there by Clarkson's. Greyhounds narrow the gap all the way to 2 now.
And there's Nessigard sending that ball hard across the net. Good dig, though, by Libero as Clarkston will send it over. Good dig this time by Utzman. And good play at the net. And looks like the Hounds will get a 4-hit rule.
Yeah, a little unfortunate on the Greyhounds there. That second hit leading the Greyhounds right up to the net. And like you said earlier, Jake, those balls are almost impossible to get over. Because you're going to have to hit it straight up and hope it just rolls over.
Yes, as a very low serve there from the Bantams, but Usman was able to recover on that dig. As looked like number 4 for the Bantams sends that ball where the Hounds could not possibly get to.
Yeah, good attack there by the Bantams. Great serve off the bat, and the Hounds unable to put an attack as Usman just fighting to get that ball over the net.
And there's a loopy serve as Usman digs it, and McLaughlin pass over to Olkey, who comes down hard with it. Hidden right on that corner. Great location for her.
Yeah, I can see Oki here showing why she deserves that starting spot tonight. Just rocking that ball right past number 23 there for the Bantams.
Yeah, great job there by Oki and the Hounds on that well-needed point. As the score here in the Hound Pound is 13-16 in this first set for GNL Pullman Greyhound Volleyball.
Really exciting here tonight. Lots of fans turning out once again. So it's good to see here in the Hound Pound.
And there's McLaughlin serving for the Hounds as the libero for the Bantams will send it across. As it looks like Shear sets up Walker will come down. Pretty soft hit on that. And number 8 will send it over. Set up is Shears from Gow. And Shears again. Known for kills, but this time kind of putting a little touch on it as it rolls right down those Clarkston Bantam.
Yeah, great first kill attempt there by Madison and a good defensive play by the Bantams. But again, on that second attempt, Hounds able to get that point.
And there's McLaughlin sending it across as number 7 backsets to number 4 for the Bantams. And a great dig there by Gow, allowing the teammates to get that ball back. As now the Bantams will send that ball hard down, though this time the Hounds are unable to dig that one up.
Yeah, perfectly executed attack there by the Bantams, getting capped off by an excellent kill by number 8 there for Clarkston.
And now here is, I believe, number 4 for the Bantams. Send that ball across. Good dig there by Walker's. Gow sets up Shears. He comes down hard, Jared. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of power displayed there. A lot of quickness on that hit, too. Winding up hard and then striking with authority on that one, hitting it right into the wall and sending it out of bounds for the point.
I think they might have hit that all the way around the world.
All the way?
All the way.
All the way.
And this time, Galeri now sending that serve out of bounds. And I believe the Hounds now down by 3 here as we get into the home stretch of this first set. Hounds looking to turn it around and get the lead back. And a good dig there by Usman off the Bantam serve. And now Shear comes down hard. Good dig though by number 7. And there's the libero sending across. Looks like Nessigard and Usman dove on each other, but Walker now sending it across. And there's a little tap over from the Bantams. as Gal will set up Walker, who just gets it across. A good dig there by the libero for Bantams, who now just tap it across, and there's looked like Walker on that kill there. I thought that might have been 4 hits, but I must be mistaken. I must be seeing things tonight, Jared.
That was a great rally again. I've just seen both teams now fighting hard to get that point. Greyhounds just making plays when they needed to there, and Walker finishing it off with another great kill.
Yeah. We've been seeing a lot of those tonight. And there's Walker sending it across, dug by the Bantams as they now look like number 8 tried to put a little bit too much mustard on that one as she sends that ball into the net, unable to get it over.
Back now to serve for the Greyhounds, number 13, Peyton Walker.
And Walker now sends it across. Good hard serve, but dug there by the Bantams as they will cross court set up the teammate as Usman passes to Shearer, who will just tap it across. And a couple of miscues from the Bantams there leads to another Greyhound point as they tied up late here in this first set.
Yeah, Greyhounds able to tie the game up again for the first time since the start of the set. Able to dig their way out of that hole they had early on in the set.
And there's Walker now sending it across. Good dig though by the Bantams as they set up. But Walker now gets it back across. And that was a good play there by the Bantams, recognizing no one in that top left half of the Greyhound defense. And she sends that ball down with authority.
Substitution now here for the Bantams, number 22 checking back into the game.
And there's number 8 sent across. Good dig there by Walker as Utzman now passes over to Walker, who takes a man on that hit across. As the Bantams send it, number 22 sends it over. And there's Gal. Great move by Gal to find where the Bantams, I guess, aren't, and she sends that ball down hard.
Yeah, Gal with her signature move there. We've seen that from her all throughout this season. Usually the setter there for the Greyhounds, but taking that second hit and just pushing it over, the Bantams are unable to react to that in time.
Good hard serve there by Usman as number 7 will set up 22, who will send it across. Oh, looked like Galeri accidentally hit that ball. Should have let it go to the libero Usman on that one. Just a little bit of miscue on that.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication. You'll see that now. The Greyhounds, like we said, shuffling positions up a little bit there, and we're trying to work out those kinks early on.
And now it looks like we're having some troubles at the net here, Jared. What have you seen so far? What do you think?
I've seen a lot of good offense by the Greyhounds, as we've seen, as they've been able to claw out of this deficit they put them in. Only down 1 now after that last point. Now see if we really want to keep that up and take this first set.
And the Bantams try to send it across, blocked at the net. Gow and McLaughlin forming a wall there, and the Bantams unable to get it through them.
Yeah, just talking on the Greyhound offense, but then there's the Greyhound defense also making plays for us tonight with another great block there at the net.
And it looks like Gow here for the Hounds is going to start off serving here as we're tied at 20 in the home stretch of this first set. As Gow will send it across hard. Good dig though by 22, but her teammates unable to get to it. A tough ball, looked like she missed it off her forearms and it went to her chest.
And a timeout now called by the Bantam coach. And Jake, Greyhounds, like I said, we've been saying all night, been able to crawl their way back into this one, up by 1, as you see here on the replay. A little miscommunication on who was trying to get to that ball, and that's what prompted the timeout there by the Bantam coach. And what do you think they're going to try to address here in this timeout?
I think they're going to try to address that they need to come out hard. I mean, obviously they need to do that, but I'm drawing a blank here, Jared. I apologize. What do you think they need to do?
I think they need to, kind of what you said, play hard. I think that they're almost not playing scared, but just timid a little bit. I think the Greyhound offense has kind of shocked them almost. Started them even a little bit with the amount of power they've displayed. And I think if the Bantams can kind of fight through that mental blockage they put up and fix some small errors like we just saw there on the serve receive, I think they have a good chance to try to fight their way back into this one.
And good serve there, though, by Gow. She gets an ace for tonight. And it looks like she will serve again for the second time here as she sends that ball hard again over the net, this time dug by the Bantams as they set up. Well, it looks like number 4 was going to try to kill that ball, but looks like she misjudged it, but still sent it over. And spot where the Greyhounds can get.
Yeah, a little unorthodox way to get a point there as the Bantams missing on the kill attempt and just tapping it over on the follow-through, catching the Greyhounds off guard. Maybe even themselves off guard a little bit in that one, but whatever gets the job done.
And this time, Nestergaard sending that ball just a little bit too long as the game is now tied back up at 22 here. And number 23 for the Bantams sends that ball across. And this time, looked like Peyton Walker could not dig that ball up and set up her teammates as the Bantams take a late lead, going to 23-22.
All points now critical for both teams as Greyhounds trying to fight their way back and using any edge they can get, like that serve error again there by the Bantams. Hounds tying it all up at 23 apiece.
And now here is the veteran Nestergaard looking to serve that ball across, and she will do just that. Good serve, very clear in the net. As 22 sends it across. Good dig there by Utzman as Gao now sets up Walker cross court. And she brought that ball down hard as the Bantams run over block it at the net.
Yeah, Walker again showing off that tremendous power we've seen from her all season and helping the Greyhounds take a late 24-23 lead here at the Hound Panels. Now Nestergaard back to serve for the Greyhounds.
Nestergaard sends that ball hard and low, but a good dig there by the Bantams as number 7 now passes to Ribeiro, will get it across. Good dig there by Utzman as Gao will back set to McLaughlin this time, who looks like she misjudged it a little bit and sent it into the net. Not common from her though, is something I think she can easily fix.
And late substitution here for the Bantams. Number 14 checking back into the game for number 22.
Yeah, we have a nail-biter here, tied up at 24 here in the first set. Good serve over and a good dig there by Nestergaard as Gao now sets up. Walker will tap across. And the Bantams recover now, and the libero just taps it over to the Hounds. As Gao sets up McLaughlin, will tap it across again. But good recovery from the Bantams. This time, great dig there by Walker as Utzman now sends it across. Great rally going on here as the Bantams will send it across. Good dig there by Gao as Oki now passes and Walker just punches it over as number 7. It sets up number 8, but blocked at the net by Oki McLaughlin. And this time
some controversy there off the final call there. Great rally by both teams. Both teams making some great offensive and defensive plays. And ultimately, it looks like the point was awarded to the Bantams right at the net there.
Yeah, I think Walker might have hit the net on that one. As McLaughlin now sends it across in this crucial game-determining point here. As Gao now passes over to Nestergaard, who sends it off the top of the net. But the Bantams with a great recovery there. And dug again by Utzman as Gao now cross-court sets up. Walker comes down hard. Great dig though by the libero as the Bantams send it across. A good dig though this time by Utzman as Gao now cross-sets. Walker again. This time the Bantams unable to recover as the game is tied up at 25 here.
Yeah, Walker showing tremendous leadership out here for the Greyhounds. Definitely not wanting to lose this first set and showing off her athleticism there with several hard hits over the net. Finally getting that point for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, 2 great rallies here as it looks like Clarkston now calls this timeout late here in the first set.
Yeah, both teams obviously evenly matched. As you see here, tied up at 25 apiece. This is definitely the closest the Bantams have played the Greyhounds so far all year. Good, and as we can see, we have a confirmation from our technical director here, Mr. Winchell, that we are indeed running smoothly. Yeah, we are a bunch of monkeys. He has told us that many times as we're all good monkeys, though.
Yeah, Jared.
We work hard sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Most days.
Yeah.
I'd say probably pretty good.
Exciting.
Yeah, it is very exciting.
Very exciting game tonight.
Exciting. Yeah, Clarkston obviously wanted to go out with a bang here, trying to get one over on the Greyhound.
Yeah, I definitely see, since the last time that Clarkston came here to the Hound Pound, I definitely see an improved team as McLaughlin gets an ace.
Wow, that's a great way to come out top. You can see here, Clarkston libero unable to make that diving play, and her teammate number 8 also unable to make that diving play. McLaughlin getting a crucial point here for the Greyhounds, now leading 26-25 in this first set.
Great job by McLaughlin, now sending that same serve. This time libero understanding and digging that ball up. A good hard hit there, but Nestegard able to recover as now Walker comes down with authority, and this time the Bantams unable to recover as the Hounds take that first set.
That's a great way to take that first set, Jake. As you said, great dig on the kill attempt, and then a great pass there by Gao, setting up, of course, Peyton Walker there to finish the game off for the Greyhounds.
Yes, a great job. You know, I've seen a lot of tenacity in this Greyhound.
Oh, yeah.
This Greyhound, defense, offense, all together. I mean, just beautiful job by them.
Yeah, the ability of the Greyhounds to overcome that early set adversity is just tremendous.
Very true.
You know, it's something that we've seen from them all year. You know, in the few times they have dug themselves into some early set holes, they've been able to call out every single time. Yeah. And that's just great to see, especially from a team like this. Only 2 seniors on senior night here for the Greyhounds, but both of them showing tremendous leadership and also calling on the juniors and some of the underclassmen to step up and fill those roles for the Greyhounds as they were able to fight out of that hole and taking this set by 2, 27-25.
Yeah, and also I know they just put in this new formation, putting Haley Utzman at the libero, and also I believe it's Madison Oki, and Sheegan is starting becoming a big role player for the Hounds late in the season has been crucial, and that can be a tough thing to deal with, putting new people in new spots late in the season, but the Hounds able to communicate and just fight through that adversity, which is very good to see here as we go into postseason.
Yeah, it was great to see. I think early on in that first set, Hounds kind of getting a feel for it. You know, obviously changing something like that obviously affects the chemistry of a team, something they're not used to playing with on a court against another team like that. But obviously some issues early, and those were easily sorted out. The Greyhounds ended up building some good momentum and then taking this set at the end when it mattered most. Making these good plays. Great serve there, Maya McLaughlin getting the ace, getting us that 26th point. And then Walker there finishing it off for the Greyhounds, getting that 27th and final point, giving the Greyhounds that first set win.
Yeah, Jared, you know, it's also great to see on senior night as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, me being a senior as well, folks at home, you know, it's great to see getting a win on senior night.
Yeah, hopefully, Jake, you can take that mentality into the football game tomorrow night at Hobbs Field.
Yeah.
Getting the win on senior night, you know, final time playing the Blackhawks, Sheeney Blackhawks for you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's very true, Jared. Yes.
You want to lead us to victory, Mr. Quarterback?
Right you are, Jared.
Yeah.
Well, if you are just joining us here today, we are about to go into the second set matchup between the Pullman Greyhounds and the Clarkston Bantams. The Greyhounds just won a very close set there, 27-25, off a pretty tremendous comeback victory. Coming behind.
Great effort by the Greyhounds. And once again, if you're just joining us, like Jake said, we apologize that we do not have a roster for the Clarkston Bantams this evening. We did not receive one from their athletic director, so we do not have the names of the players tonight.
Yeah, Jared, what do you think we need to see here from either team? From the Greyhounds to see them get a victory.
From the Greyhounds? Well, I think we need to kind of keep the momentum going from that first. So obviously, a come from behind victory, huge for momentum, and all throughout the season, we've been able to see how crucial that momentum is. And I think we also need to kind of call on Peyton Walker, obviously leading us offensively in that first set, also with a couple of good blocks and digs along the way as well. But if we can call on her, obviously a good positive energy from her on the court, and we can look to her to lead us kind of to victory in this second set.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice being able to visually see the Greyhounds kind of learning in the game. Starting off early, they had a couple mistakes, but later on, especially from Peyton Walker, not saying she had mistakes early, but later in the game, she was able to pull through for her team and have some tremendous kills and tremendous hits over the net, and been able to lead this team to a first set victory.
You know, that's great to see. You know, that's something that's so hard to teach as a coach. It's hard to teach your players to be a leader on the court like that. And that's obviously something coaches always want from their players. So a leader like that, someone that helps command their team almost like a general, while still being on the front lines like Walker has been, and then putting in work for their team and getting points.
And it looks like now Haley Utzman is no longer libero for the Hounds as Larry, the senior, checks back in and wears that white jersey. As we get underway here in the second set, as Gao now sets up Nestegard, who will just send it across, not that hard of a hit. And number 22 for the Bantams getting across. Oh, tough recovery there. Looked like that ball rolled down Gao's arms, and McLaughlin trying to save it, but the Hounds weren't able to do so as the Bantams take that first early point.
Yeah, now the Bantams back to serve here for the first time in the second set. They're libero number 1.
And that ball going into the net from the libero from the Bantams as now game tied up at 1. And now I believe Lucy Gao looking to get the first serve here in the second set, or her first serve in the second set here. She would do just that, send that ball low and hard. Good move by her to not send that ball loopy and attack one player as she's unable to get that ball across.
Yeah, Gao usually with that high arcing serve like you were saying there, Jake, but obviously changing it up and tacticalizing, catching the Bantams off guard with that ace.
And here's Gao again, sending this ball nice and hard over the net again. Good dig though by libero this time. 22 now, sending that ball cross court as Gao sets up Olkey, who comes down pretty hard on that one, but just misplaced it a little bit, sending that a wee little bit outside you.
Just a wee bit, Jake. Just a wee bit. Very close there on the hit there by Olkey. That cross-court shot just ran a little too far for her.
Wee bit kind of sounds like Wii Fit, like the game.
Oh, man. Good times with Wii Fit.
And that serve from the Bantams going into the net there as the Hounds take the lead now, going up 3-2-2 here. And it looks like the veteran Nessigard is looking to serve here in the second set, and she will serve that ball. Good dig there by the libero as Walker now passes to Gao, who sets up McLaughlin, comes down hard. Miscommunication by the Bantams allows the Greyhounds to take that point.
Yeah, great kill there by McLaughlin. That ball getting rocketed right into the court. Bantams unable to make a play as we have a tactical timeout here. A shoe tie, Jake.
A shoe tie?
A shoe tie.
Well,
can't have
like
no
my father would say, I think that person needs to get some Velcro.
Hey, nothing says confidence like Velcro shoes on the volleyball court, let me tell you that. And that's served by the Greyhounds going a little bit long now as the Bantams will get their serve back with number 14 checking back into the game to serve for her teammate number 22.
And here's number 14 for the Bantams. Now sending that ball across, a little loopy serve there. Good set by the libero Galeri. As now McLaughlin comes down hard for the kill as number 23 unable to dig that ball out. Great to see by her, showing her power.
Yeah, tremendous strength displayed there by McLaughlin. Very strong kill there.
And McLaughlin now serve for the Hounds here. As Galeri checks out of the game and Madison Shears checks in. And here's number 12, McLaughlin. Send that ball across. A nice loopy serve there. And looks like number 14 was unable to dig that ball up to her teammates.
Yeah, I can see here on this replay, a hard dig attempt there. Great hustle by her teammate, number 7. Just unable to cover that much distance in that short of time. And they're going to take that point.
There's McLaughlin sending across. Good dig there by the Bantams. As 7 sets up the libero, who will send across hard. Good dig though by McLaughlin as Gao passes to Nessigard, who sends it across hard. This time the libero sending the net. Good play there by number 7. Good athleticism as Gao sets up Shear, who comes down hard. This time 14 unable to dig that ball for the Bantams. And like you were saying before, Jed, I think the Hounds carrying off this momentum now, going up 7-3 here early in this second set, excuse me.
Yeah, great way to start off this second set by the Hounds, kind of coasting off that come from behind victory and then building on it here in the second set, like you said, Jake.
And now the Bantams getting that ball across as Gao passes the ball to McLaughlin, who will just shove it across. And number 7, cross-court sets up, but blocked at the net. Great block there by Olkey and Shear.
Block squad. Block squad, Jake.
Block squad.
Block squad for the Greyhounds putting their work here in the second set. Block squad.
Okay, as the Bantams call timeout here.
I think that's a smart timeout.
Yeah, very smart timeout there.
Yeah, I mean, some good momentum for the Greyhounds being built up there. Obviously, on this 8-3 start, I mean, great start, a lot better start than the last set. As you can see again here, the block squad for the Greyhounds there. Madison Oki and Madison Shear. Madison squad, I mean, a pair of Madisons there making a good play for the Greyhounds.
Good influence, Jared. Yeah, definitely seeing the Hounds coming out. They just look more, they look more loose, Jared.
Yeah, relaxed.
Yeah, relaxed. Just kind of being able to come out here and play their game, which is kind of what we've been seeing all year. They just need to relax and calm down and play like they know how to play, which I think we will see more of in the rest of the set here. As McLaughlin gets the dig and Gao passes the ball to Walker, will throw it across, and the Hounds taking that point coming out of the timeout, which is very common of them to do.
Yeah, Great effort there by Walker with that ball over, and a late reaction there by the libero off the tip, unable to make the play for the Banners.
And here's McLaughlin again now, sending that ball across. Good dig though by number 23 at 7. Cross court set, but it looks like on her set she might have hit it twice.
That's what it looks like, Jake. There, a little.
I think that might have been a carry, Jared. I don't know.
You think it was a carry? No,
that's what my volleyball instincts are telling me.
I think, hey, you study real hard, so I think you're probably right.
As McLaughlin sends that ball across his 7. Now sets up great block there by Walker. And 7 now cross court sets, and 8 just taps that ball across as Shear sets up, Oki sets up Shear, and Shear sends that ball just a little bit too long. Just a wee bit,
Jake. And substitution now here for the Bantams. Libero number 1 checking out, and her teammate number 13 checking into the game.
And here's number 4 for the Bantams, serving that ball hard and low across the net. Good dig though by Walker to send that high. And there's Oki.
Oh, fake call there by the ref. Looks like he was pointing for the Greyhounds and then shot that call right back to the Bantams.
Yeah, it was a little strange there, Jared. It looked like that ball came off the Bantams out of bounds, but I guess not. And here's number 4 serving again, hard and low. This time Walker unable to dig that ball up as the Bantams continue to decrease this Greyhound lead here in the second set.
Yeah, narrowing it all the way now to 10-6. Bantams on a little bit of a roll. Hounds trying to turn that around right here.
And there's number 4 sending across. Good dig there by Walker's Gow. Now sets up Shear, comes down hard. Again, just missing a little bit.
I thought that ball was pretty obviously tipped at the net there. Greyhounds, Madison obviously calling for that tip. I thought it was pretty apparent, but apparently I'm incorrect.
Apparently
I'm incorrect.
And there's a good dig there by Walker's Gow. Sets up Walker again. This time, send that ball into the net. A little uncommon there for Walker.
Yeah, rare to see by Walker, but everybody makes mistakes, and Walker easily shrugged that one off and get right back into this game.
Quoting Hannah Montana there, Jerry. Great job. As number 4 this time sending that ball into the net, and the Hounds get a well-deserved point to break down this Cheney streak they had going there for a little bit.
Yeah, Greyhounds good to see getting a point back. Obviously, as we've talked about, momentum huge in that one. Greyhounds trying to sow the Bantam momentum rather than this thing.
All right. Okay, as the Bantams send that ball a little too far out of bounds.
And there we go. We got that thing right there, that point. So I'm trying to get some momentum.
There we go, Jared. Back on track. Back on track here is now Haley Utzman send that ball across for the Hounds. Good dig by the Bantams. As number 7 sets up 13. Great block there by Walkers. It looked like it went right back into the face. And
right off her face, off the block there. Unfortunate for her. Great block, though, again by the Greyhounds, building up this 5-point lead here in this second set.
Yeah, great job by the Hounds. We're definitely seeing that intensity that they normally bring to the table. I don't think we saw that early in that first set. It took them a while to get it going, but I think right now the Greyhounds have it pretty locked in.
Yeah, I think maybe one of the reasons perhaps why the Greyhounds unable to come out with such fire in that first set is the senior night festivities prior to the game. It could serve as a slight distraction for the Greyhounds on the night. But again, hard to tell what it did, but the Greyhounds obviously coming out here strong in the second set and building up this 5-point lead.
Yeah, just a great job by them. I think a lot of it also is coaching. Coming out of timeouts, just being able to calm down her team. Just a great job.
Yeah, excellent job by Coach Nelson all year so far.
Yeah.
Great coach for the Greyhounds. As excellent with their timeout calls, substitutions, rotations as we saw, trying out a different formation here early in the first set. And just kind of experimenting with her team a little bit here as we get ready for postseason play.
Yep. And now the Hounds come out of this timeout up by 5 here with Utzman beginning serving as she sends that ball hard across the net. Good dig there by Libero as passes back to Libero. Good dig this time by Galeri as Gow sets up Walker, who comes down hard with a good dig though by Clarkston. Now just tapping that ball across. Another good dig there by Walker as Gow sets up Walker, who comes down hard. As number 8 unable to handle that hard kill from Walker.
Yeah, that kill by Walker knocking number 8 back onto the court there. As you see here, Gow with a good set to Walker, just powering that ball right past her. number 8 unable to make the play there for the Bantams.
And there's Usman again, this time sending it hard and low. Good dig though by the barrel for Clarkston, who tries to just tap it across, and she will do just that. As Gao now sets Walker up again, this time blocked at the net, but they send that ball out of bounds as the Greyhounds take that point.
Yeah, another good hit by Walker on that one. This time the block able to connect with the ball. Walker hitting it too hard, and that ball ricochet off out of bounds. Greyhounds taking that point.
And there's Usman again sending it hard and low. And the Bantams just now tapping that ball across, and then we'll get a good setup there as Shear now sends that ball into the face of number 7. And number 8 will just get it across. Good dig there by Usman. And it looked like Shear tried to backset that ball over the net, but she just misjudged a little bit and sent it a little bit out of bounds there. Just a wee bit.
Jake. And a substitution again here for the Bantams. Number 15 checking back into the game.
And a good serve there by number 7. And Walker now getting that ball across. A good dig by the Bantams as they will send that ball tapping over the net. And it looked like Utsman might have carried that ball on that one, I believe.
Excellent call there, Jake.
Thank you.
Utsman called for the carry as the Greyhound lead lowered back down to 5 as number 7 back to serve now.
Good serve there by number 7, but a good dig by Nestegard. Shear comes down hard with it, sending that net rattling. Oh, a very hard kill by number 8, but a great dig by the senior Galeri. Now Walker come down hard with the kill, untouched by number 14, who's unable to dig it.
Yeah,
it looked like it went right through her arms.
Looks like it, Jake. Another excellent kill there by Walker, leading the way offensive for the Greyhounds tonight, showing her leadership skills out here on the court.
As now Walker, looks like she might have slipped on that. Might have slipped off her hand there as she's smiling, going back. Nothing to worry about there for the Hounds. Might have been just a little bit of an accident there.
Just a little bit, yeah.
And this time, great dig there by Shear, as the Hounds able to get it across off a tough play, now tapped over. Oh.
Looks like
two hit.
I'm not quite sure what was called there. Looks like the Bantams could have ran to the net, maybe on that one.
Well, anyway, I mean, great defense there by the Hounds, able to play off that ball. I mean, Shear leaning over the score table there to keep that ball in play. And there's a setup for Bantams. This time 22 sending a little bit long. As you can see kind of the adversity getting in the heads of the Bantams as they seem a little frustrated.
Yeah, Bantams trying to fight back here in the second set, getting a little discouraged, down by 7 points here late.
And this time, the Bantams take that point, cutting down at this Greyhound lead. As the score now, Greyhounds 18, Bantams 12.
Thanks.
Oh.
But?
Huh? All right, pretty late here in the second set. Dow now sets up Nestegard, who comes down hard with the kill. Again, Clarkston unable to react to it. It looks like they just watched that ball go right by him.
Yeah, excellent kill here by Nestegard. You can see the power fall through, splitting the two defenders there, the Libero 1 and her teammate 22, getting that crucial point for the Greyhounds up here now late, 19-12 in the second set.
And now here is Gao back to serve. And number 8 trying to dig to her teammates, but she's unable to do so. I think I might clarify there as an ace, Jared.
You think, Jake?
Which maybe later I might be
studying that one a little more.
Yeah.
Looks like senior number 9, Carolina Sears, checking into the game. As both seniors on the court for the Greyhounds. Good moment for them here in Hound Pound on senior night.
And now Clarkston send that ball down right in the correct spot, right where it needed to be, as the Bantams take that spot, kind of ending that little Greyhound rally they had going on.
And now back to serve here for the Bantams, number 23.
And she will do just that, Jared. Send that ball looping across. Good dig though by Libero Galeri, as Gao now sets up Sears, who comes out hard. A couple miscues there by the Bantams. Number 7 send that ball across. Gao. Ooh, that's a little dangerous there, Jared.
Yeah, always dangerous was Gao sliding into her teammates there on the bench. Good play by her, though, to not get injured on that. Yeah. Always terrifying when you go running into stuff.
That's very true, Jared. Good effort by her, though. As now Walker sends that ball across for the Hounds. Good dig though by the libero for the Bantams. As they send that ball across, a great dig there by Guilleri, able to reach over the top of her. And another good dig though by the Bantams as 22 now sends it across. A good dig though by Walker. Another good dig though by Guilleri as Gal passes that ball over to Walker. Is unable to clear the net now as Clarkston keeps on cutting down at this Pullman lead.
Yeah, Clarkston getting on a run here. They're down, but they are far from out here, lowering the lead to just 5 points, now trailing only 20 to 15.
And now here's number 23 serving for the Bantams. Good dig though by Walker. She backsets Nestegard. And a beautiful play there by Nestegard, as my friends overseas would say. Great job there by Nestegard to get that ball across and in play.
Excellent play there by Nestegard, getting Greyhounds another point here, trying to finish off this second set, just 4 points away from that now.
Good dig there by Barrow as 7 back sets. Number 4, who sends that ball hard into the arms of Walker and McLaughlin, who are unable to hit that ball back into Bantam territory.
Yeah, another sub here by the Bantams, number 14, checking back in to serve for her teammate, number 22.
Number 14 will begin serving. Nice jump serve, hard over the net as a good dig by Nestegard. And Gal sets up Walker, comes down hard, getting yet another point there for the Hounds as they go up 22 to 16 here late in the second set.
Yeah, familiar scene there for the Greyhounds. An excellent dig and a pass up by Gal as Nestegard, or not, Walker rather, coming down and getting another point for the Greyhounds.
And there's McLaughlin now sending it hard and low. A good dig though by the Bantams this time. The 7 sets up number 8, who sends it over hard. Good dig though by McLaughlin as Gal just pass that ball over, and the Bantam shove that ball over, and the Hounds pass that ball over. Good dig though by the Bantams as number 8 comes down hard with it. I believe, I thought that was a little bit too long there, Jared, but the ref calling it in.
Yeah, the ball shot right at the ref there. Him calling that point for the Bantams. Obviously very close though.
As the Bantams served that ball across. Excuse me there. Not quite sure what just happened.
Substitution here for the Greyhounds. I think just having Jake. Number 1, Haley Usman checking back into the game for number 9, Kayla Series.
Usman serving that ball across. The Hounds looking to just finish off the second set and go up 2-0 in sets. Good dig though by libero Guilleri. Usman passes to Nestegard, and it looked like it was tipped off number 14's hand, and the Hounds now go in to game point.
Yeah, great focus there by the referee on the side. Quick with the signal there. Call that tip ball, get the Greyhounds that point. Only 1 away now from taking the second set.
And here's Usman with the Hounds' chance to take the second set as number 7 sets up number 8, who comes down very ferociously, tenacious. And while the Greyhounds also showing the tenacity at the net, they're unable to send that ball back over.
And Bantams trying to hold on here, down late.
It's a good hard low serve by the Bantams, and Nestegard now punching across. Oh, great dig by the libero, and they're able to punch it across. Good recovery though by Usman as Gal passes the ball over to Walker, who comes down again. Good dig though by the libero. Number 7 cross court sets up number 8. Oh, I thought that ball was out as well, Jared. I must have bad eyesight.
Well, maybe we need to go see the eye doctor here, Jake. Get some new lenses.
It's very true.
I think you look dapper in lenses, though, Jake.
I don't know about that, Jared. Oh, another tough play there as that ball comes just off the top of the net and Walker unable to handle it.
Yeah, Bantams on a comeback here, trying to hold on here and try to take a win from the Greyhounds.
As a good dig there by libero Guilleri is walking out, pushes across. Oh, another good dig though by libero from Clarkston. As Guilleri now passes that ball to Gal, who sets up Walker, who comes down hard. A great dig by the libero though from Clarkston. Another one as she sends that ball across. Good dig though by Utzman as Gal now backs at sheer. And they're unable to handle that one as the Hounds take the second set here. A beautiful job to fight through that adversity and finish off that set.
Well, it was a great effort by the Bantams late there, going on that run, closing the deficit, but ultimately the Greyhounds overpowering that and able to finish off that second set, taking it now, leading 2-0 here in sets, looking to finish this one off with the sweep coming in this final set, or yes, potentially final set.
Potentially final set, Greyhounds looking to get that sweep, Jared.
Always looking to get the sweep, Jake.
Yes. Not like the broom sweep.
No, that's after the game. That's after the game. Sweep the court up, make it look pretty again.
Very true, Jay. That's always good to do. Make sure there's no critters crawling around.
No, not in this spectacular facility.
Yes.
We are so very blessed to be able to have and use each and every day here at PHS. And the old gym now, classrooms out of there.
Yeah.
As new wings have opened up here at PHS, a little student life insight for you. Looking to get that gym cleaned up and hopefully have the auxiliary gym, the old big gym, ready for use by the pretty soon here.
Yeah, also our library's opened up. Our new library, yeah.
Construction's finished on the library. That's always exciting.
Still in the process of transferring a couple books, but, I mean, overall, pretty exciting stuff here going on at PHS.
Oh, yeah.
Other than great volleyball,
Of course, great volleyball happening here at PHS. Greyhounds up 2-0 in sets, as we've said numerous times.
Yes,
but,
we have said numerous times as we await this minute 15 till we get back into the action. The Hounds showing kind of their ferocity, their tough and tenacious attitude. TNT, obviously, Jared. I mean, just beautiful stuff shown tonight. The Hounds just looking great. As you can see, Jared. Excuse me. Sorry. What do you have to say?
I think the Greyhounds are just feeling loose, relaxed coming out here in this third set, trying to make a great team effort. You know, like you said, that TNT tough and tenacious attitude from them. Always loose, always relaxed, but always having that fire in their play, which is great to see from them.
Yes.
And trying to finish off this Bantam team that they have shown some dominance against here in these first two sets. You know, come back in the first one, and then pretty well fought match in the second one from the Greyhounds, taking that one only by 5 at the final score there in that second set, but all in all, I think a pretty dominant performance from them in that second one.
Yeah, something great as well. Just being able to see the comeback of Kelsey Nessigard after her tough ankle injury.
Showing some adversity from her, been able to overcome that adversity. Some mental toughness from her, some physical toughness.
Yeah, we apologize. We're just showing you a little glimpse of the Hound spirit we have here at PHS in this Hound Pound. Kind of the beautiful stuff to see.
Lots of fans here tonight, you know, filling the bleachers tonight. A lot of energy from them, a lot of spirit, a lot of chants being hollered out, a lot of love for the game being displayed by these fans who come out each and every time the Greyhounds are here at home to cheer on their classmates and friends.
Yeah, we also see that love for each other, that chemistry that the PHS volleyball team has shown for each other kind of throughout the season. Just the cheerful attitudes and being able to, I mean, obviously right now just high-fiving each other out on the court and showing the respect for each other. Just great stuff to see here.
Greyhounds with a dab right there in their warm-up right there. I mean, that's a new one. I haven't seen that from the Greyhounds so far.
Yeah.
But,
great stuff, Jay.
Yeah, always keeping it new and fresh, Greyhounds. Greyhound volleyball. Always.
As we are getting underway here, number 8, Lucy Gow, looking to start off serving for the Hounds as she sends that ball hard low over the net. Good dig by the Clarkston libero. As number 4 sends that ball across. Great block at the net by the senior Carolina Sears and Kaylee McLaughlin there. Great to see on senior night, Jared.
Oh, yeah, of course, senior Carolina Sears stepping up for her team, making plays for the Greyhounds, starting off with a great block right at the net for the Greyhounds.
Great serve there by the Hounds as number 7 sets up number 4 who sends that ball into the net. And a great start there by the Hounds going up 2-0 here early.
Yeah, another great block there by the Greyhounds, showing off their athleticism and timing there at the net. Some volleyball IQ to get up and block that ball 2 times in a row now, Jake. Twice now. Yeah, taking a 2-0 lead.
Very true. Good dig there by libero from Clarkson. As number 15 sends that ball across. This time Walker passing that ball over as Sears sends that ball across. As number 8 unable to dig it. As the Hounds go up 3-0 here early.
Yeah, and you can see there on that tap over by the Bantams the importance of a good block team from your team. I mean, that ball easy to receive by the Greyhounds as the Bantams unwilling to hit that ball through the net that is blocked, or to the block that has blocked them 2 times in a row.
And there's Gauss on that ball across. Good dig, though, and good recovery by the Bantams to be able to get that ball back over as Gow now sets up Nessigard, who comes down hard into the arms of the libero, who is unable to dig that ball up. Yeah,
very hard kill there by Nestigard right after libero, just too fast and too hard. and she's unable to dig that ball.
And here's Gao now looking to send this ball back across over the net. And she will not be able to accomplish that as that ball just not enough power on it as she tried to do the little loop serve, little tap serve, placement serve, I guess I should say there.
Yeah, that touch serve.
Yeah.
There,
Touch serve.
Touch serve there by Lucy. Effective when she can get it over. Just had a little bit of difficulties here so far, but not hurting the Hounds too bad. Is up 4-1 here in this set.
And great play there by Sears. Using a little tap across, but good recovery by Clarkston, able to dig that ball up and get it back into Greyhound territory to get that well-needed point.
And now back to serve for the Bantams, number 23.
Good dig there by Nessigard as Gal now passes that ball over to Walker, who sends it across. Good dig, though, this time by the Bantams as they send across. Blocked, though, at the net by Sears and McLaughlin, but good recovery from... Good recovery for the Bantams, but the Greyhounds had an even better one. McLaughlin will come down hard with that.
Yeah, great to see again McLaughlin and Sears getting up and blocking those, and then McLaughlin again with a strong kill over the net.
And here is Nessigard. Send that ball just a tad bit too hard, a little bit over the line, Jay.
Yeah, just a wee bit. Too far as the Bantams will make another substitution. Number 14 checking back in for her teammate 22, looking to try to close the gap here and tie this one back up.
Good low serve there from the Bantams as Gao now sets up McLaughlin, who came down very hard on that, but a great dig there by the Bantams as Gao now sets up Walker, who also comes down very hard. Oh, that was...
Looks like some disagreement on the call there.
I think I might have disagreed with that.
I'm with you on that, Jake. I, too, thought that ball went a little wide.
We might get a replay,
but
I don't think we need a replay on that one.
I think we all know that ball
yes.
was a little wide,
but you know what? You win some, you lose some, right?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, officials not able to make perfect calls every time as looks like the Bantams will take that point back on the serve there by McLaughlin, unable to get it over.
Yeah, also not common to the Hounds is to see these loop serves. I don't think we've seen them that much this year.
No, not too often. Maybe the Greyhounds just trying to experiment with something in a live game scenario and see how another team reacts to it.
As there's Sears this time coming down hard, but blocked to the net by number 13 and number 8. Great job by them to block that ball at the net.
Yeah, great block by the Bantams there. Something we haven't seen too often from them so far tonight, but obviously capable of doing that, as we saw just right there.
As this time the serve just a little bit too long there from the Bantams, as the Hounds take that point, go up 7-5 here in this third set. Pullman looking to get the sweep tonight.
Yeah, back to serve now for the Greyhounds, number 1, Haley Uchman.
And she will do just that. Serve that ball hard and low. Great serve. As she gets the ace, I believe, as they all jump in a circle. I think that means ace.
I'm with you on that, Jake. That looked pretty much like an ace celebration, if you ask me.
Very good job there by Utzman as she would serve again, this time with another ace, I think. I believe so, yes.
I believe.
I've just gotten information from the booth above that was an ace.
Great use of your resources there, Jake. Problem solving.
There's Utzman again, sends the ball now looping over the net. Walker this time showing her strength as well to overpower number 7 and get that ball back into Bantam territory as the Hounds now on a run going up 10-5 here early in this third set.
The Hounds building some good momentum here off this serve run by Utzman.
And another hard serve as the Bantams barely recovered from it. And this time Shear now passes to Gao, who will this time send it across. Great job by her. As the Bantams come down hard, this time blocked at the net by Shear and Gao. Great job by them.
Greyhounds having a great time here out on the court, building this run. A lot of positive energy out of them. Very loose attitude on the court. That's great to see. You know, it's a lot of fun to play a game like that when you're having fun with your teammates, doing well, and each time you make a good play, and just congratulating each other, getting each other pumped up. You know, there's nothing better than that, Jake. Nothing better. As you can see here on this replay, great effort by the Greyhounds. Walker there, just overpowering the Bantam defender on the block there.
Yeah, they're definitely showing how tough and tenacious she is. TNT for Greyhound football is something we use when then someone does something outstanding and just...
It's quite an explosive acronym, really.
Very explosive.
Very explosive acronym.
I mean, TNT obviously is an explosive material for those of you at home who don't know TNT. It also works. Oh, excuse us. We just got information that the above camera is not working, I believe. Sorry about
back
that.
here
Yes,
in the Hound Pound,
we apologize.
A minor technical difficulty there. Obviously, still working things out, trying some new stuff, adding a few more cameras here tonight, trying to get you some more angles.
Yes.
Still working it out. Not perfect yet, but we strive for excellence, and that's what we're working for each and every time.
And a nice hard serve again by Haley Utzman, as now number 7 passes to number 8, who will get it across. Good dig, though, by Galeri as Gal sets up Walker, comes down hard. Good dig, though, by Bantams as they pass that ball again. 23 now passing it over as Gal back sets to Shearer. Looks like she might have carried that ball.
Yeah, rare to see from Gal there. One of the more reliable passers the Greyhounds have, and the league has, I believe. And rare to see from her, but that'll end the Greyhounds' strong ride. They just went on there. The Bantams looking to take back some of that momentum they just lost.
And now Clarkston sent that ball across. Good dig, though, by Galeri as Nestegard will just hit that ball over. Great hit from the far distance out. Great job by her to get that nice trajectory on it and send that ball into the middle of the Clarkston defense.
Yeah, now a substitution here for the Greyhounds. Number 2, Alyssa Bailey, checking in for the first time tonight for her teammate, number 13, Peyton Walker.
And Bailey will start off serving tonight for the Hounds. Or not tonight, for her first time checking in, and she will send that ball over the net. Good dig, though, this time by the Bantams as number 7 sets up the libero, who will hit it across. Net of the net, though, by Gao and Shearer. And Shearer now trying to hit that ball a little bit too hard. Couldn't quite get it over the net there as the Bantams take that point.
And another substitution here for the Bantams. 22 checking back into the game for her teammate, number 14.
There's number 8, send that ball across. Good dig, though, by Utzman as Nestegard now sends that ball over. And the Bantams will get it over hard. Great dig, though, by Galeri as Gal now passes that over to Nestegard, who just taps it across, makes 3 players dig for it, and they're unable to dig it up.
Yeah, Nestegard able to pinpoint that pass over right in between all 3 of these Bantam defenders, as you see on this HD replay. Right in between all 3 of them, unable to make a play on the ball.
HD, Jared.
It's high definition.
And Hounds take that point as well. Send that ball to the net.
Greyhounds now getting on another roll here, up by 7 in this third, and what could be final set here on senior night in the Hound Pound. Substitution now for the Bantams, number 3 checking back in the game for her teammate, number 22.
And here's Galeri now sending it across, and she gets the ace as they jump in the middle. Great job by Galeri, send that ball hard over the net as the Bantams unable to recover. And here's Galeri again, sending that ball over the net. Little loopy serve this time as a back set from number 7. And some miscues by the Bantams is allowing this Poland team to just get a greater and greater lead on them as they go up 16-7 now.
Yeah, it looks like some confusion here on the court for the Bantams as of late.
Good dig, though, by the Bantams this time as they just send that ball across as Gao now sets up Nestegard with the hard kill. Looks like libero for Clarkston didn't even react to that ball as they just let it breeze by him.
Yeah, you can see this hard kill by Nestegard. Obviously very hard right between those 2 defenders again. We've seen that from her throughout the night tonight, and great effort by Nestegard, great placement on that ball.
Yeah, just kind of a great job overall by the Hounds in this set. Everyone kind of contributing. I mean, Hallie Galeri, who's not really known for his serves, getting an ace here. And I mean, just overall, just a great job by the Hounds.
Yeah, great effort all around by the Hounds tonight on senior night. Obviously, players and seniors both, well, seniors are players too, but seniors especially trying to come out with a win tonight. I mean, it's a big night for them. Last regular season home game of their volleyball careers here in Pullman, and it's a big moment for them, Jake.
Yeah, in these organized sports, I mean, you only have a little bit of time to kind of participate in and play against other teams from local areas, and it's just a fun thing to do. And I mean, always great to get wins in them as well. Great dig there by Galeri as Gal sets up McLaughlin, who comes down hard. Good dig go by the libero. So I think that's 4 hits. But even if it was not, the libero sends that ball into the net from the Bantams as the Hounds now up 11. The greatest lead of the night here. The Hounds definitely have shown up to this game since that first set.
Good block attempt there by the Greyhounds. That ball ricocheting wide and landing outside the lines as the Bantams will take that point. Only their 8th of this 3rd set here. Greyhounds been dominant so far and trying to close this final set out.
And here is the libero for the Bantams. Send that ball looping up. Good dig though by Bailey as Gow sets up McLaughlin, who comes down hard. Good dig though by number 7, who will just push it across. Good catch by Bailey as Nessigard. I saw the spot on the floor she was aiming for, and it looked like she might have just misjudged that ball just a little bit.
Yeah, rare error there by Nessigard on the hit over, but Greyhound's not looking to get that point back.
And the referee again flaking us out with points directed at. Close call though.
Close call.
Yeah, very close call.
Bantams now trailing only by 8 here in this 3rd set with another serve over by the libero.
Good dig by Galeras. Gow sets up. Nessigard will just push it across. Ooh, great save though by the Bantams. And this time, sending that ball into the net was number 3 for the Bantams. And the Hounds go up 19-10 here. And
as a senior now, number 9, Kaylina Sears checking back into the game for the Greyhounds. Good to see seniors on senior night.
Yes, very good to see, Jared. Very good to see indeed. As Gow sends his ball low and hard of the net. Good dig by the liberos. They send it across. And now there is Galeri passing to Nesgard, who will hit it across. And another good dig by the Bantams as they will send that ball hard. Good recovery. Great recovery off that block was McLaughlin. And now the Bantams have it and pass it back over. This time that ball going long as number 3 for the Bantams trying to send it cross court, and she is unable to do that in play.
Yeah, and now the Greyhounds only needing 5 more points to finish the sweep here, up 10 late. And Lucy Gal try to start that off now for the Greyhounds.
And there's Gal sending that ball hard over. And the Bantams able to recover, get across. Great dig though. And another great punch over by McLaughlin as this time number 3 for the Bantams trying to send it cross court again, but she doesn't get that ball over the net. Needs a little bit more power on it. And I believe Gal will be serving again as the Hounds up 21-10 here late in the 3rd set, looking to get this sweep on Clarkston. As Gal sends that ball low and hard. Good dig though by the Bantams, but her teammate number 4 unable to recover. As the Hounds up late now, 22-10. And
as the Greyhounds now subbing again, number 4, Berkeley Child checking into the game for the Greyhounds. As you see here, number 3 there for the Bantams, unable to get that good dig for her teammate as unable to make the play on that with the Bantams.
And now here is Child starting off serving. Her first time seeing the floor tonight here. As she will send that ball into the net. Tried to just need a little bit more arc on it there. Nice hard serve though by her.
Yeah, a lot of times coming off the bench, it's hard to be able to come off and do something right away. Looking to make that up here right now.
Here's number 23 looking to serve that ball, and she would do just that. Good dig though by Galeri. As Child sets up Sears, who will send that ball right into the middle of that Bantam defense, but they are unable to get to it. Great to see though by Sears.
You can see hitting that ball cross court right in the middle in front of the Bear, who's unable to make a play on it. And Sears getting that point for her team here.
And here's Nessigard sending that ball hard over. And the Bantams but able to get that ball across. Great dig though by Galeri. As Child sets up Sears again, this time need a little bit more arc on it. She sends that ball in the top half of the net.
Yeah, Greyhounds are able to get that point, but good play all around up until the finish there by the Greyhounds. Building some good offense, trying to close this game out now, only 2 points away from the sweep.
And here the Bantams send that ball looping across. Good dig though by Galeri. And this time Walker, uncommon from her as well to get that ball. Looked like it slipped off her hand there and she was unable to get it across. sorry. As Child now sets up Walker, and this time she sent it too long. First a little too short, now a little too long. She just got to find that little good spot in the middle.
Walker here at the end of the game. Two uncommon mistakes from her, just trying to find that middle ground.
Good dig by Nessigard as the Hounds send that ball into the net. As Clarkston on a little run here. All the Hounds need 2 points to finish off this game here.
Yeah, Clarkston the last 2 sets now, coming these late runs.
Oh,
with an ace there. The Bantams are clawing their way back.
Back here. After down, I believe they were down 13. Now only down 7. As a nice hard serve as Galeri now digs that ball up, and this time Walker able to get it across. And the Bantams will also send that ball down hard as Galeri looked like she misread that ball just a little bit. As the Hounds now still only need 2 points, but the Bantams clawing back into this one. Good dig though by Galeri. As now Walker. Oh my goodness. The Bantams making quite a run back here.
Clarkston on a tear right now. Just taking point after point here in this third set, closing the gap all the way to 5 now.
Only need a couple of points here, and the Hounds will take this victory in the postseason. This time, great job by Sears, but a great dig there by the Bantams as they're able to pass that ball back over. Good dig there by Galeri. As Child now sets cross court to Walker, comes down hard, and they get that point that they very much needed, going up now 24-18 here late.
Yeah, great kill by Walker, as you can see here, hitting this ball cross court right in the outstretched arms of number 8. He's unable to make a play for the Bantams. Greyhounds now only 1 point away from this victory.
Sending that ball very hard as the Hounds end.
With an ace there, Jay.
Yes.
Hounds finish off with an ace, as you can see again here. Final play of the game, that ball just
dropping right in.
Oh, right off there, you can see the shadow and the ball connecting inbounds there. A great way to end.
A great way to end this year for the Hounds in this Hound Pound. Their final game played here tonight, and great to go out with a win, especially on senior night.
Yeah, it's great to see from the Hounds. Great effort from all across the board tonight. Great offense as you displayed by Walker and Nessigard. And then great blocking, as we saw again there, by Madison Shear and Madison Oki, along with McLaughlin and Sears all throughout the night. And that's great to see from the Greyhounds. A very complete performance. Obviously coming out in that first set, different formation, as Jake said, switching some positions around for the Greyhounds, and then able to overcome that hole they dug for themselves, always showing their mental toughness, overcoming that adversity. And that's great to see. And then obviously second and third sets, Jake just rolling. The Greyhounds were on their way to this 3-0 sweep of the visiting Bantams.
Yeah, and that's what we normally have seen from the Hounds, been able to just roll over teams. Just they come out and just dominate most of the time. And that's also good to see. Good for the Hounds to get this win as they are about to head into postseason up in Cheney. I mean, just great stuff to see overall. I mean, just great stuff, Jack.
Fun volleyball from the Greyhounds tonight to see, and we thank you all for tuning in to what will be our final broadcast tonight, Jack.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna be missing this on next Thursday.
Yes.
There's not gonna be any more volleyball games.
Oh man,
it's gonna be sad.
It's gonna be sad, but you know, it's been a fun run. Well, we thank you all for tuning in at home, and
have a nice night.
I'm Jake Saleh.
I'm Jay Holstad.
And have a beautiful night in this storm.
Yeah, hopefully stay dry.